So we have a topic to discuss. I don't like making this kind of video. It's not my style. I'm not the type of person who's gonna try and start drama. I don't see the point of it personally. But here we are, I guess. This is in some ways a message from me. In the same way that Martin was trying to bring a message to you guys as well. So, for those who don't know, Martin posted a video for the CTR community better, but this wasn't the way to do it. Now, the thing about it is, fine, the message is good. Sure, being a better community is something that we want, but this wasn't the right way to do it. You see, now, the way this was brought up was way too passive-aggressive, especially towards me, in the way it was said. There's barely any activity in the community right now, both in time trials and ranked. So, when you hear the terms of final boss in TT or the best in ranked, like, judging from the statistics, who would you qualify this statement going towards? Like, it's me, right? It's clear because we're on about dodging, people targeting. Obviously I always make the joke of unjuiced orbs, so it's me. Like, let's just be real, it's me. Now, I'm not playing any kind of victim here, I'm just being straight up, point blank truthful when we say this, and I was right, it was me. So, that's fine, okay. There's a lot of stuff mentioned here though, that's just uncalled for, and is gonna start drama anyway when Martin claims to not want it. And I don't want it either, but I'm addressing it either way. So, it was brought up that I commented in a Discord voice chat channel in the server being high ego, because of a reply of something that is unknown to everyone because I replied to something that's on a call, right? Like, it's a visible one-way communication from anyone who's looking at the text. So, there's literally no context whatsoever, and people are trying to dig up dirt on me, like, excuse me, what is this? Like, that's wild, that people are just trying to gather or, like, take things the wrong way just from reading it when it's got nothing to do with them anyway in the first place. So yeah, there's no context to the conversation, and I'm sorry that I didn't put a question mark at the end of the thing in question. Like, that's insane. Like, I mispunctuated my sentence, and now I get slandered for it, so fine, do that if you want to be that person. But it's actually wild what it's come to. This is like some CTR community of 2020 kind of shit right here. So do people have to be pixel perfect on their typing now as well? Because this is definitely like something you see on social media and Discord, isn't it? People making perfect punctuational messages. I'm literally just having fun with the mates. This isn't a pre-thought comment or anything like that, right? That you would post on like Twitter or YouTube. This is something that I typed in the 3 seconds probably that it took me to type it in the moment. Like, sorry, did I fuck up because I wasn't fully aware of my actions for 3 seconds as I typed it. Just because I didn't put a question mark at the end. So, next point. It's also said that I can't get world records anymore. Like, at least the ones that are recent. Like, what's the timestamp for this to make it morally correct? So, because I get world records more often statistically, I'm not allowed to play because I might hurt the feelings of the person that holds the record in the moment. Like, I lost a record on a board refresh 30 seconds later after getting one. I've had Stuart beat my crash dash time in 10 minutes back in NST. I've had Oxide beat my station time in 2020. Like, without me knowing it, as I posted the video, and then had members of Italy post comments about it being former world record and mass liking the comment to prove a point. Like, yes, the last one is super shitty, there's no denying it, but did I let it get to me? No. I didn't, and in every case, I ate it up and redid the records, as one should. The one with Stuart, I was literally laughing because it was just one of the healthiest rivalries, and it was such a great time back then. Like, such an awesome rivalry that I've seen in speedrunning. Kudos to him because he's an actual legend. People need to stop being so, like, possessive of what is just a number. Like, get back in there if you get beaten, and give it your all. World records are made to be broken, people. Healthy rivalries make speedrunning special. Is anyone aware of the three-way Spyro the Dragon any percent that's been going on lately? Like, Ash, who is considered to be the underdog of the three that are going for it, and they're still a legend, absolute legend, and I rate all of them as being legends because they're so healthy about the rivalry. And this is the point that I am trying to make right here. Or a point, at least. So, like, Ash has the world record now for Spyro at 80%, and you got Deo and Laura who are trying to beat their time. Now, there's been no break here. Ash got the record, they're trying to get the record. What's wrong with that? Nothing. This is still healthy rivalries, they're all playing the game for fun. This is what we're looking for, and I respect the Spyro community a lot for this. So, there's nothing wrong with getting records back, it's a healthy competitive nature. So, like, if I want to get Inferno back, or like Inferno in the first place, I didn't have Inferno's record. If I wanted to get Inferno, then let me get Inferno, or like let me cook, you know? Or if I want to do DTD, which is why another reason I feel like Martin's used DTD on this video in particular. If I want to do DTD, let me cook. I think it's kind of insane. Because if I'm not allowed to get one's record back quickly, then what was that Polar Pass video? Pataturko gets the record, 2 days later Martin beats him. So, if you're gonna have this idea that this is wrong, then don't do it yourself. That's just my opinion. I don't care. Like, I'm all for it. But don't do it yourself if that's what you're trying to slander me for. So, I do not believe I'm the best in the game. I don't believe I'm the best at anything, because I think that's a really silly mentality. I've held this mentality since, like, my first days of speedrunning. I've said it countless times on streams, and any who falsely wish to claim me as believing I'm like the final boss of time trials or the best in ranked, I'm just gonna lose my respect for you. It's as simple as that. You guys can believe I am the best player, and that's totally fine. Like, as an audience standpoint, everyone can have their opinion on the best player. But I will not have people saying that I claim myself to be the best, or want to be the best, because that's simply not the case and never has been the case. And for those who are wondering, I am in a happy little world at the moment. This video is being made not because I'm like tilted or anything, I'm just addressing the issue. Like, I really couldn't care what people say to me at this point. Like, I've seen it all, I've really seen it all. So yeah, I did take some at least a month to play other games like Zombies, Sonic Medieval, and the break from streaming is actually what I need at the minute, which is really nice. I'm in a chill place. Twitch streams are something that I will do when I feel ready. I can't put a date on it for anything like that, it's something I'll do whenever I feel like I'm ready to do it. So yeah, if I feel like getting a record, I will. If I feel like not getting a record, I won't. If I want to take a break, I will take a break. It's as simple as that. If anyone gets hurt by me playing a recent record, then I'm sorry I was inspired. Insane, right? I'm sorry I was inspired. Like, it's something that I've seen people do when I get records. People take my records in an absolute snap of a finger sometimes. Probably because they were inspired or motivated by my runs. I could go on so much more about this, but this is just my stance anyway on all this. Most importantly, please mind your own business in life. And work on being the best you can be and stop digging for hate. There is never going to be a perfect community in CTR, I'm sorry, it's impossible. Because as this video shows that Martin's made, there are some people who don't change. Yes, that is throwing some shade at the comment that exists in that video. Because if this was the other way around, I would not be commenting that comment. So yeah, that's some shade by me. Because I thought we were doing fine. I thought we were in a good place, you know? We haven't... Like... In terms of, like, me and Oxide, I'll just name it out because I'm not afraid to name names at this point. Me and Oxide, I thought we were fine. We haven't chatted, like, at all in years, probably. And all of a sudden, boom! You know? Nice to see you haven't changed one bit. So yeah. I'm not afraid to throw shade. Because it's been 4 years since the 2020 rubbish, and I'm just tired of it. Like, what is everyone doing? So yeah. That's my take anyway. Never gonna get a perfect community. The least you can do is just mind your own business in life. And have fun, you know? Like, we're here to play a game for fun. Getting records is fun. If it wasn't, I wouldn't do it. So, yeah, focus on yourself. Don't spread hate. We're not here placing an Uno reverse card back to 2020, because that's what it seems like when I see this video. When I read Martin's description, I was like, okay, sure, the message that you're trying to give out is good, but it was said in such a random way that, like, how is this ever going to be healthy? So, yeah. That's my take anyway. Thanks for listening to my message, or rant, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. That's the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all have a good rest of your day.